Hi, I'm Bill Connely. I thought I'd take a few minutes and introduce myself and tell you a little about me and the coming future. In 1978, I helped bring the first store in Spokane, Washington up on scanning. Now, we could only load about 32,000 UPC records, even though the store had close to 50,000 items. The magazine and book supplier brought in a new magazine on the latest technology that had an article about the brain, which was made up of 5 billion bytes of information. Now, having a computer hard drive with that much space was unthinkable at the time, especially when 32 and 64 meg was the norm. The article went on to say that when we finally built drives that were, 5 gig in size, and by the way, a gig at that time wasn't really even thought of as a computer term, their prediction, when it happened, the computers would become smart and take over mankind, much like the movie Colossus, if you've ever seen that movie. What they stated was we might be developing our replacement in evolution. Mankind would disappear, and it would become a world of robots. Now, 5 trillion bytes is not uncommon for a computer drive nowadays. It's much more than 5 billion bytes, and we haven't replaced ourselves yet. In the future? Maybe. I don't know. But I brought this up because technology is now advancing so fast, if we don't keep up, we're kind of left behind. And our lives have turned into talking shortcuts such as gig, tera, IT, IS, RAM, meg, SEO, SOB. It's also this technology has created a world of less jobs, or at least good paying jobs. Let me explain. At the turn of the century of the 1900s, almost 95% of the workforce was self-employed, primarily in agriculture, and you probably knew that. And as that industrial revolution took place, along with technology revolution we're now in, that's now been reversed. So it's 95% is now working for someone and only 5% self-employed. It's put us, as a whole, a long ways from becoming our own boss. In other words, our society is almost 100% working for someone else, and usually to a major corporation. Now, the chances of making it on your own in a self-owned business, such as opening a business, is less than 2%. In other words, 98% of all startups go broke. Now, but here's the clincher. We're no longer being paid wages for our expertise as a worker. We're slowly turning into a society being based solely on performance. Restaurants have been doing this for years with their waiters and waitresses. They must rely heavily on tips to make ends meet. If their performance is poor, they don't do well. Now, I know that many service companies, such as RV and auto dealers, pay their technicians minimum wage when they're not booked doing a job. If they're doing a job for a customer, they're making between $30 and $50 an hour for the allocated time for that job. If they get done early, they still get paid the full allocated time. If they run over, it's still the same. And if they screw up and have to refix the problem, it falls on the tech's shoulders to do it at the minimum wage value. And if you think that is the exception, think again. It's slowly coming to all trades. Why? Because of technology. Technology in our ability to communicate throughout the world from our computers and smartphones is changing our process of doing things. And it is slowly seeping into just about every retail business out there. I watch job markets to see what's happening. And one job that keeps rising to the surface for blue-collar workers is for people to pick groceries. Now, I said groceries in a store for the person who sits at home and orders on the internet. Now, the big chains have been advertising for these people all the time. The pay for these workers? Probably pretty close to minimum wage. The convenience? The customer can then drive to the store and pick up the items, or have them delivered or shipped to them. So, is that what we now call replacement, that we will eventually see pick warehouse grocery stores where we sit while we sit at home ordering what we want? In 1983, I was asked to speak in Chicago to the National Hardware Association. The subject was to be about scanning and its future in the hardware industry. I had about 10 minutes to give my spiel, and I was just about laughed off the stage. Why? because they, the audience of hardware retailers, could not fathom how nuts and bolts could be sold with a UPC code. Needless to say, look at Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, along with others. It's happening. They are scanning. In this day and age, if you have a business and you're not present on the internet, you're losing out. Now, Lowe's, Home Depot, Staples, Nordstrom's, Macy's, and on are fully exposed on the internet with a store. As a matter of fact, these businesses prefer you to buy online. And why? Because it reduces overhead. Slowly but surely, we will see stores disappear and simply have pick stores, where you drive up to the store, pick what you ordered, or have it delivered, or simply shipped to you. And if you think it hasn't already happened, take a look at Amazon. Amazon started out as a book and music store, and look at it now. They have everything. Amazon even has guaranteed 2-day delivery with Prime. And in Phoenix, Arizona, they are testing helicopter deliveries within an hour of ordering. Now note, Prime with Amazon is a yearly fee you pay to get free shipping, free movies, and free photo storage. So now comes the question of why would you buy online? Keep in mind, the companies prefer you to buy online to reduce that overhead, to not shop their stores directly. And to entice you to do that, these internet sites are now opting to kick back money to rebate centers. The rebate centers in turn kick the money back to the person who placed the order after a qualification duration. Doobly is the largest shopping mall kickback center in the world. Doobly has over 20,000 stores worldwide, with 6,000 just in the USA. Now think of Doobly as a giant mall that you walk into, and when you walk through that turnstile gate into one of the stores, your purchases are tracked and a rebate is sent to Doobly. Doobly then passes that rebate or cash back to you after the store's qualification period has been met. Now think about this. The companies on the internet prefer you to shop with them on the internet, not at their store. Hence the reason they're willing to kick the money back to you as cash back. Slowly, our society is and will change to internet shopping almost exclusively. And you may laugh and say, hey, it's not going to happen. That's what the hardware store's owners said back in '83. So I have a question. Why aren't you taking advantage of this system now? If you're not, you should be. Maybe it's because it's still the unknown, or at least to you. Much like the hardware people said, it won't happen because they didn't understand UPC codes and PLUs. But it's on its way. It's here now. Doobly is made up of 2 divisions. There's the shopping division and the business division. Doobly understood that internet marketing was the best way to get the word out about them. And it's happened. Doobly is in every country in the world and is growing in leaps and bounds. Hey, catch the wave now. Become a business partner, or simply become a customer for free and get cash back when you shop. As a business partner with Doobly, you become your own boss. Yes, your own boss. You are independent. Because Doobly uses internet marketing as its business avenue, this is probably the greatest opportunity available for anyone looking to start a business. And to top that off with the Home Business Lab system that provides you all the tools. You're not selling vitamins, you're not selling soap, juice, or any other item with Doobly. You would simply be helping people get cash back. Now I want to thank you for the time you've taken to listen to me. Internet shopping, hey, it's coming and it's here. Don't miss out on it. Take advantage of it now. Start getting some money back from these companies. Join Doobly as a customer for free, or as an independent business partner. Whatever works for you. Hey, it's your money out there. You might as well have it now. Again, thank you and take care. Bye. Bill here. Want to become a consultant? Would you be interested in helping people? Teaching them how to get money back on purchases of the products they buy every day? And at the same time making money for yourself? You can make money by teaching them how to get cash back from the stores they shop at every single day. Click the button or URL link below and learn how to get started.